It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl, and it'll be a great one between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
A run with Lindsay out of the gun. He's got the first down and more past midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Complete to K.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
On the play.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Locke. Open man Hamler, that's complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Second catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a first down. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. They'll run with Lindsay. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll try to run with Lindsey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a fourth and goal. Interesting decision. I can see if you're on the 1-yard line, push it in, you're at home, but I don't know from this distance.
How far would you push it? 2-yard line, 3-yard line? Because we're beyond the 4. So this is what we're talking about now. This is a long way. And I know it's a disappointment to come away without getting a touchdown after that drive. But how about coming away with no points by going for it, not getting it? Bring out the field goal kicker, get 3, and move on.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, first and 10 at the 20. Sony Michel, his first carry. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Sony Michel, the ball carrier.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Newton now to throw. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
They fake the give. Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 8. Switch. Check 24.
Throwing again is Newton. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was brought down by Alexander Johnson. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 46-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
I can't believe they even let you play. Jumper. Undercross.
On second down, it's White. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction, huh?
First down, here's White. And he stopped immediately there.
James,
no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
He was brought down by...
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Go. 20. Check safety.
They'll try the air now with Newton. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Watch the run.
Throwing on third down, Newton. He'll drop it underneath to White. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 33. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line.
The tackle made by...
On the tackle that time, Shelby Harris.
2 yards on the...
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Check. Lucky. Under 10. Great. Across now.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Four minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
Check 26. Shoot.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. On the left side, a catch by White. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Who that? Check 99.
They'll run with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved, fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Locke. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Locke. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's White. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Tackled by Derwin.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
1st and 10.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down by Bryce.
The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
On the play.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On second down now, it's White, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. James White, as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots 14. Broncos.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 22 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. A final shot before half for Locke. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a carry for White. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Here's Newton. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Back to you. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash. Alert three.
On third down, a run from White. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
They go right back to White here on first down. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Check, 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 check. 45, Mike, 45. We got it, we got it. What are you? 45, Mike, 45. We ain't giving up nothing today. 8, again.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
The tackle made by...
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Block gonna throw. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. And give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return, and the Patriots take over
at their own 46-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Newton. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now White. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with White. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Newton. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jeremiah Tauchu able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Broncos, nothing.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Lock now on 1st down. This is Hamler on the receiving end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Lock. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On 1st down, Locke. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
At the 4-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. White again. Room here to run. And he takes it all the way up to the 45-yard line. Patriots. A big play there for New England. 41 yards on the ground. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Ready? Look at it. Check my 45. You ain't going nowhere. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch twist. Gun.
Now Newton. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. On the throw. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
2nd and 10, Newton again. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Block working out of the gun. And his throw here is incomplete. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Locke. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now it's Bird on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They are getting closer and closer to lifting that Lamar Hunt trophy. Not home just. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
First and 10.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Block on the give, it's Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
Phillip Lindsey taking it in. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
25-yard line. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this is incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
20. 45. Mike, 45. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
That's out to the left and complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Demir Bird, 34 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Patriots 24, Broncos 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. KJ Hamler returning it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Denver.
Block now on first down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on them.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Jarrell Casey busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They fake the give. Newton going deep here for Adelman. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Newton. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Hamler now on the return. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 66 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Here's White. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
brought down by Bryce Callahan. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
This was the goal before they started the season.